welcome in. It's Liz. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me today. If you get some value out of this video, consider subscribing and hitting that like button and that notification button, and it would help my channel out immensely so that I know to bring you more content like today's. So funny thing is, I just filmed this, but I got a phone call in the middle of it and it shut my video off, and I finished filming the whole video not knowing that my camera was off. So here we go again. This is take 2 of this, so that's funny. So I will show you that I have already done a few. So we today are going to be using these junk mail envelopes. You know, these reply envelopes. I mean, you can use the ones with the windows, but I like these. The ones that you're supposed to send stuff back in. I don't know anywhere else in the world, but man, we get inundated with these in the States. Like every day we just get crazy amounts of junk mail. And like I said, I don't know if it's anywhere else in the world, but we seem to just get so much junk mail. So what we are going to make, after all of that being said, are these little corner tucks. So I have this one that I did, and then they just get, you know, something tucked into them there. And you can, if you feel like they're not secure enough, you can just put a little paper clip or something holding them. So I have that one, and then I did, where's the other one? Where's the other one? I know it's here somewhere. This one. Okay, I did this one. This is the one I just finished. So we have that, and like I said, see, it's nice. It really doesn't kind of go anywhere. You know, and they just, oh, maybe it doesn't go anywhere because I glued that one on. Oh boy. Anyway, maybe that's glued on. Oh no, there we go. It was just stuck a little bit. So yeah, so like I said, they're pretty secure. And then you guys just tuck things up. And then I did this one here. So this is just with book page and some ephemera from Echo Park, and this was from another book that I cut out. So that is what we are going to do today. And they're really quick and simple, and they make a world of difference in your journal. They just decorate it so nicely. So junk mail envelope. And I will tell you, because somebody is going to ask me how big these are. These are, let's see, close to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Close to 9 by almost 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost 4. So close to 9 by 4. Okay, they're just a little bit shy of that. So what I do, especially, you only have to do this if they're not glued and if you are using these reply envelopes. I just merely glue it shut, so right along the top here. Now don't glue here. Make sure you don't glue there because you're going to need that part. So just glue it shut, like where you would lick it. I mean, you can honestly lick it and stick it if you want, but I just glue it so that it's nice and secure and it's not going anywhere. Okay, so there we go. And then I take my little trimmer, my little 4x6 trimmer. Any trimmer will do. You can honestly use scissors for this if you want to eyeball it as well. And I cut it at, well, this one's just shy of 4. So I cut it into a square. So I'll cut that, and then I will turn it around and cut this one just shy of 4. And then I have, this is all that's left over, is this little part, and I throw this away. I know some people would keep this, keep it if you want. I would be inundated with scraps if I kept every little thing. So this goes in the trash. I do not feel bad about throwing that in the trash at all. It actually doesn't go in my trash. It goes into my recycling because somebody is going to get all upset. It goes in my recycling and I actually make paper with it. So that is what I do. So anyway, then you're going to take your square. So now you have just, you know, whatever, we eyeballed a square. And now you're going to take it and you are going to put corner to corner on your trimmer. And you are merely going to cut it into 2 triangles. That's it, 2 triangles, and you can take that little piece off. And one of them, I'm not going to cut this one. You saw how I did it. So now you have 2 triangles. One is going to be done already. One is going to be done. And then the other one is going to be like so. And you're just going to take your glue and you are going to run a bead of glue right along the edge. Try not to get it too far in because that's basically that's your tuck. So you are going to get your, let's make sure it's all sealed up on that edge. And now you have your tuck. And then honestly, oops, I was a little overzealous with that. Basically you have your tuck here. So honestly, that's it. You have, so we got, you'll get 4 triangles out of 1 envelope. So 4 tucks out of 1 envelope. And then basically it's just decorating. So let's decorate one on camera. And what I am going to do is get my Pooh paper out and we'll see what we have. So we have some brown and we have some green and we have some orange and some, I kind of like this. I kind of like this. So we'll do one side the green and one side the floral. So we're going to take this and we are merely, oh, excuse me. Yow, my drawer was open and I banged it. So what I do is I put this up in the corner like so, and I just take my pencil and I trace it like so. Trace it. And then I do the same here because it's going to be the opposite side. So I just merely trace it like so. So basically you're cutting kind of a bigger triangle out. Let me get my, sorry if you could see my head on that one. So then I just cut on that line and cut on this line, and then you have a big triangle and then you just cut it in half. Like I said, you can get super fancy with these. You can do like I am. I try to keep these pretty flat because they're going in the corners, and my journals are usually always gator mouthed anyway. And yeah, so I try to keep these pretty flat, but you can get as fancy, you can get as ornate with these as you want. And then honestly, you're just gluing down this to this, and this will make them nice and sturdy. So this is pretty thick cardstock. I don't know if you've ever got the cardstock from Echo Park or any of the big name companies, but they're pretty thick cardstock. So all right, so we have that, and then we're going to do this side. That was off a little tiny bit, so I'm gonna cut that. And then we're gonna do this side in the green. So we're gonna take that and glue that side like so. And then, like I said, obviously these don't match up, but you can just trim as necessary. Now, I will tell you, if you are going to trim this side, you are going to be gluing it again. Okay, so I will show you. So I'm trimming this side so you don't see any white. So if you trim this, you are going to be gluing this again. It's okay. I'm going to leave it. It's not going to bother me that there's a little bit of white showing. If that bothers you, just trim it and glue that edge again. Okay? So, and now we are going to decorate. So let's decorate this side first. And like I said, I try to keep these pretty flat. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I'm doing on the other ones, and I am going to cut, that is so loud. I'm gonna cut a little square of this fabric here. So it's my dad's old curtain from his bedroom. And he is going to be 90 in a few weeks. Like February 8th, my dad is going to be 90. I can't even believe he's going to be 90. He is a tough old bird. He is funny, funny, funny. And we're going home. I'm very excited we're going home for his birthday. And everybody is going to be there. And it's going to be great. So I am super excited. So we are just going to tuck that right here. I'm going to use my Fabrifix for this. We're going to glue that here. And like I said, I keep these on my journals relatively flat, but feel free to get as ornate or as fancy as you want. But like I said, in the corners, I like to keep, if I do corner things, I like to keep them pretty flat. And then I am going to use this little piglet because he's got the green, and so we are going to use little piglet on this. And he's got his little, he's wishing on a dandelion. So we are going to do that. So yay. Nice. And piglet matches very well. And then we're going to do this side and cut these little strings here. We're going to do this side and make sure, you know, make sure you do the right way and not this way. So make sure everything's right side up. So basically all I do is I flip it like so, and then I know it's going to be right side up. So make sure you don't kind of, you know, get it the wrong way. Let's see, that's too big. Let's see what else we have. Pooh in the Honey Pot. That's kind of cute, but it does blend in. Let's see if this one's any smaller. That is not any smaller. What else do we have? We have lots of little things. Pooh in the Honey Pot. I think I used this one already, so I'm not going to use that. We've done a used piglet. I don't know. I kind of like this Pooh in the Honey Pot. Or we have Pooh and Eeyore. That's kind of cute. Let's do that. I like Pooh and Eeyore. And like I said, I'm just going to continue with the same theme. And use this. And just give it a little zhuzh here. And you know what, that's a little too big, so I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it right there, and I will save this little piece for something. So I'm gonna give it a little tatty edge, and let's see how that works. Let's pull it over a little bit. So a little bit of a tatty edge there, and I am gonna cut it. So it's not hanging over my piece or my, you know, my opening there. So I'm gonna cut that, and I'm gonna tatty the edge up a little bit and make sure I'm the right direction. I am. And a little bit of Fabrifix this way. And Pooh and Eeyore, make sure there's no white. No white. And glue. And there you have it. You have your corner tuck. And then it just gets tucked into, let's push this aside so you can see. And we'll put that back over there and that over there. And then basically you just choose a corner in your book that you would like to see this stuck to. And I'm going to put this on the last page. Pooh and Eeyore is going to go here. So I'm just going to put that on the last page and tuck that in. And there you have it. And then Piglet is wishing, and then you have everybody there. This one's a little bit big. If you want, you can cut it down by a little bit. It doesn't bother me, and what I will do with it is stick it in. So there we go, like that, and that's kind of the edge, like so. And then all I'll do is, so that it doesn't come out, and use either, well, this happens to be a rusty paper clip. I will just paper clip it in, like so. And there you have it. And then, like I said, you can see what else I have. See if I have a journaling card over here. I think I do. I do. So I'm going to stick this "Every Day is an Adventure" in there. Like so. And there you have it. So now we have 1, 2, let's see, there's the third one, 3, and 4. So now we have 4 corner tucks in our book. So if you got some value out of this and you learned something, which I hope you all did, consider giving me a thumbs up. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video.